Do, do, do. Good morning. It's a very beautiful blue sky day here in Edmonton. Oh my gosh. It is really spectacular. And I am a happier person when the skies are blue. It's muddy because it rained yesterday, and I am soaking my neck with wintergreen. Oh, attention, attention. Ah, it's a beautiful place when we understand what the goal is that we wish to achieve. I remember a long time ago in a land far, far away when I was learning about the powerful benefits of essential oils. And I was doing that so that I would be able to choose oils that would help me and then help choose oils for people who were struggling. So when I started breaking down the blends of the oils that I had, because I used to purchase a lot of blends from different companies because I didn't know anything about the powerful properties. And then I started to try and figure it out. And then I started to get frustrated. And my frustration led me to a goal, a choice, an obstacle. What the heck? Why is wintergreen a good green? What is it with all these mints, spearmint, peppermint, wintergreen? So wintergreen is incredible to ease sore spots and unravel knots of tension. It's very much the toothpaste um, of essential oils. It just reminds me of regular, traditional toothpaste, and it really helps me. I've got some tension in the back of my neck. My osteopath is helping me. It's great. The scalar wave energy that I use is helping me. It's great. And I still know that there is something there. I had a magnesium bath this morning. Like, I mean, I'm going the distance in what it is that I wish to achieve. Got some pipes happening, developing a little bit of muscle above. Jesus, this is a challenge. Nah, I'm still working on that, right? We will always have goals. And if we understand what the purpose of the goal is, then we have a really strong why. So, why is it important for me to even give two shakes of a rattle about this stuff? Well, because this doesn't give me the ability to be able to hold the yoga poses that I want to hold. This, when I'm waving and I'm feeling it, doesn't feel good to me. I love and accept myself exactly where I am, and I don't beat myself up for what I have done in the past because it's not going to move me forward in the direction of my dreams. The past has zero power, zero power. Okay. You can't get a boost from a battery that's no longer here. So the battery that was here yesterday is no longer here today. It doesn't have the same charge. If you don't plug in your phone, it doesn't have the same charge. It's not going to work. So, what you need to do is understand what your goal is. So, for example, when I think about my goal about a year ago to have the opportunity to speak about recovery, I was given the opportunity to attend an event about recovery. And I took action in gifting someone a special gift because I wanted to find that person that touched my heart the most. Beautiful. I wanted to find somebody. My goal was to connect with somebody whose words would inspire not just me, but the people in the room, the world of my place. See, where we are is our world. We're on a world that spins around, and we don't have to do anything to stay put. Gravity does that for us. If we are pondering the past and blaming the past and the people in the past for where we are in the present, then we're missing the mark, because we have the power to create what it is that we want. And healing is a huge part of that. Huge part. Huge. Massive. Incredible. And reaching out to others for support is a wonderful way to find what it is that you may not be able to have the information about. See, some people have knowledge and information that you don't have. That's why I learned about essential oils by taking a very powerful essential oil program, class, certification. That's how I learned. Same with tarot cards. Everything that I have learned was from someone else's learned information. So I'm going to stick with the beautiful Inner Child deck. I know how much the inner child understanding has helped me move forward. And I've gotten a lot of really positive feedback on that. I've gotten some real positive feedback about the Ion Foot Cleanse that I'm sharing as well, and the tarot card readings. So for everybody that's reached out to me and said, "What do you mean? You read tarot cards?" Yes, I do. And I've got a lot of beautiful decks to choose from. So if you're interested in that, connect with me. It's really fun. In person, on this screen. So asking Spirit to guide me to the perfect card for this discussion. I am free to see with perfect clarity, balanced perception. Isn't that beautiful? Balanced perception. Little Benny Bunny has a dandelion and a teddy bear. So what does balanced perception mean? Well, when Benny's feeling down, it can feel like the hard times will last forever. Turning to activities that bring him comfort, like picking flowers, baking carrot cake, or calling a friend, brings brightness to his day. By balancing the bad with the good, he maintains equilibrium. I have a beautiful oat, banana, berry breakfast cake baking in the oven. I love baking, and baking really helps me move and focus. Focus on the things in my life that are wonderful, the things in my life that I have control over. And I'm baking for a wedding, so this is extra, extra special for me. Being human means living in the bright and the dark. Positive and negative emotions, thoughts, feelings, and experiences are a part of life. They exist on a sliding scale, traveling from dark to light, negative to positive. When we sit on the scale at any given time, where we sit on the scale at any given time is determined in part by objective reality and our attitude. Two people can experience the same altering event, yet perceive it in entirely different ways. For one person, the experience is devastating. It is a dark moment that leaves them forever changed. For the other, the adjustment period is daunting, but the experience ends up sitting more in the gray. The loss leads to a supportive community and a life and a purpose the other eyes wouldn't have found. Both people experience a loss that is objectively harrowing and inherently life altering. It is their individual perceptions that shape their experience. This card asks you to be generous when judging your circumstances and in your estimation of others. Things are never as black and white as we might fear or hope. Though it may be difficult to look for the nuance in the troubling situation, doing so is an essential element of empathy. To be a steady person with a whole loving heart is to take a balanced view of things and acknowledge the inherent ambiguity of life. Attend to your emotions without judgment. Act with compassion to help others through tough times. You are a being of balance. Your sight is clear. How beautiful is that? I remember hearing the loving words when my daughter died. Experiencing the loss of the child is the worst possible thing you can experience. Perhaps the loss of a pet is the worst possible experience you can experience. Perhaps the loss of a job is the worst possible thing you are experiencing here now. When we look at the experience of ourself and the experience of other, there is an opportunity to see through the eyes of love. When we see through the eyes of love, we see a person in front of us who is struggling. And then we have the opportunity to love. That opportunity to love can be in the words that we share. It can be in the actions that we take. It's different for each and every one of us. So as you move forward in the direction of your dreams, who do you want to be? How do you want to share your life? What difference can you make in this world? You were born for beautiful things. You were born for greatness. Think about that as you plan your day and your future. I am Nancy Nance. I am Exponential Joy. I am grateful and blessed for everyone who watches this, for everyone who shares. Thank you for being a part of my journey. A wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for listening.